Before we get into your reading, I'd like to start by thanking everyone who has liked and commented on the videos, as well as subscribed and donated to my channel. I really appreciate it, you guys. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find all of my contact information, including my email and social media links, as well as links to my music and podcast in the description below this video. Okay, let's get into your reading. What do we have for Cancer, please? The Star in reverse, Aquarius energy at the foundation of the reading. Cancer, I was getting an intuitive message before I started the reading. I actually started to get this message earlier today. I just kept hearing the phrase, a touch of evil. So what we're seeing here with this star in reverse, this is an energy of sabotage. This is somebody here who is destined to be in the spotlight in some capacity, the spotlight of their life, living their best life, an energy of hope, miracle kind of energy. But when it's in reversal here, this is this sabotaging energy. It's an energy of being hopeless, lacking any sort of creativity, a very discouraged energy. I feel that you have been dealing with quite possibly a multitude of individuals in your life, Cancer, who you've started to have a lot of illumination around, I'd say the past couple of years. People who were sabotaging you behind the scenes in every single aspect of your life. So these were people that were very close to you, I feel. Friends, family members, siblings, coworkers, stuff like this. People that were in your inner circle, that had access to you. People that you never would have suspected would do something like this. Everything they did in relation to you, Cancer, had a touch of evil in it. Everything. So if they gave you a gift, a touch of evil. If they made you a meal, a touch of evil. And what I mean by that is everything they would do for you had something attached to it, like some little caveat, right? So if they gave you a gift or gave you money or something like this or helped you out, they always expected something on the back end. But they never, ever planned on coming through and trying to get any sort of payback unless they saw you stepping into a season of your life where you were having success. All of these things they did were always meant to keep you away from stepping into your purpose, aligning with your higher self. So if they made you a meal, maybe they put a little bit too much of this or that, or maybe they added an extra ingredient, something that would make you sick, something that would just slow you down. You see, Cancer, the devil works in a very incremental fashion, as to go unnoticed. It's all about really just slowing you down, because by slowing you down incrementally over a period of time, it stops you from getting to where you're going to, but it's not all done right in your face, and it's not done all at once. It's a very slow movement with the purpose of stopping you. This is how we see things on the world stage play out inside the Matrix. They add these poisons into our life. It's like an energy of slow demoralization, right? This is the same energy I'm picking up here. Slowing you down over a period of time. A touch of evil in every action they make towards you. What do we have at the Sacral? The Lovers at the Sacral. Gemini energy. This is an energy of you aligning with your higher self. I feel this is what's taking place now, Cancer. You're starting to align with your purpose. You're starting to come into an energy of harmony. This is an energy here of you aligning your masculine and feminine traits. Let's just say one of those is your higher self and the other one is your everyday matrix self. It's a union of self here, is what I'm getting. They're starting to realize now that all of their efforts have failed them. Maybe it worked for a period of time, But this is also an energy of these individuals being used by the devil. See, the devil will possess individuals to try and stop you from stepping into the light, onto your path, so to speak. But most of the time, the devil knows that these individuals are going to fail. These individuals do this with some sort of agreement attached to it. So in the final hour, this is the devil laughing at these individuals because the devil put them up against somebody that they were never going to win against. And now the devil has taken these individuals' souls captive. So there's two energies working at play here. These energies being exposed for selling their souls to the devil and losing the game, and you aligning with your higher self and stepping into your purpose and moving on. What do we have at the solar plexus? Oh, what's the last thing I said, Cancer? Moving on. 8 of Cups. Pisces energy at the solar plexus. Literally moving on. This lasted for a very long time, Cancer. For a lot of you, most of your lives up until this point. I feel for a lot of you, this was parents. You're starting to look back now in disbelief, shock. You're starting to analyze all the supposed kind things these individuals did for you, and now you're seeing how they all had this energy, this touch of evil in everything they did. Every gift, every helping hand was anchored in this demonic devil energy. This is you now, moving on into a season, Cancer, where you have complete control over your life. You've stepped into your confidence here. You're no longer feeling powerless to the tactics of these individuals. A lot of you have been working very hard at certain things in your life and just weren't seeing any progress. And there was really no good explanation for that, Cancer. I feel a lot of you just thought that it wasn't meant for you, or you weren't chosen for this specific path, whatever it is you were trying to achieve. You're now starting to realize that this isn't the case at all, because you're actually starting to progress towards these paths. But the silver lining in all of this, Cancer, is your path now has a significance to it. It's custom made just for you. So not only are you going to step into this 6th season of success and pull through these manifestations for yourself, but it's going to be an energy that no one has ever seen before. It's going to eclipse even the ideas you had in your own mind about this particular success. This was always a part of the plan. Your story stands on its own, Cancer. You grinded inside this energy for too long for your story not to be a story of the ages. This is what I'm getting here. I'm picking up on a legacy kind of story that your life is writing in and of itself. We might even see your story one day, Cancer, on the shelves, bound up in a book for others to read. It's this kind of influence that your story can have in a positive way on other individuals in the collective who may be going through something similar in their own lives. So everything had to happen exactly this way, Cancer. What do we have at the heart? We're going to take both these. Wheel of Fortune, Sag energy at the heart. 8 of Pentacles, Virgo energy at the throat. With this Wheel of Fortune at the heart, this is you stepping into alignment with your destiny. Stepping into this new season in your life. The wheel now turning in your favor, aligning you with all this good fortune. You now reaping all of the rewards for everything you have been through up until this point. Progressing forward in an energy where I feel that there is a lot of money attached to this, Cancer. 8 of Pentacles at the throat. It's all a part of your purpose. You were meant to do this. This is what the divine wants you to do. It's an energy of selling your story, Cancer, because again, your story is a story that will last the ages, a story that other people can look to for guidance in their own lives. What do we have at the third eye? Too many cards. What do we have at the third eye? Nine of Swords, Gemini energy at the third eye. My third eye position in my readings are where the divine's trying to get you. The first 5 cards are the narrative. So this Nine of Swords at the third eye, this is an energy of you recovering from everything that was trying to hold you back. You recovering from battling with your own mentals, thinking it was something you were actually doing wrong. Overcoming this anxiety and grief, depression for a lot of you, even nightmares, this energy of hopelessness. This is all going to be coming to an end, Cancer. You just really need to see the truth, accept it, and move on. This is what triggers this healing for you. This is when the divine comes through and embraces you. When you accept the truth, step into your power, 8 of Cups at the solar plexus, and move on into this new season in your life. What do we have at the crown? 9 of Cups, Pisces energy at the crown. Goes along perfectly with what I just said. Standing in your power. That's what this is. Standing in your power, Cancer. This is also an energy of material abundance coming towards you like a moth to a flame. You just attract this energy now. The universe tipping time and space, allowing all of your blessings to come towards you with absolute ease. All you had to do was understand what you came here to do, and that's to tell your story. All you had to do was take control over your life, step into your power, function out of this very confident energy, and this energy is now in your grasp. Abundance, happiness, all of your wishes now coming true in your life. This is you getting everything you want, Cancer, because you actually deserve it for everything you've been through. A lot of you are made to think that you don't deserve anything. There's nothing significant about you. I promise you, Cancer, if you actually feel that way, just know that's a sign that you deserve the world. And the world deserves you. What do we have at the foundation, please? King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, Berith. This is a very greedy, ruthless, domineering energy. I feel as though this is the energy you've been dealing with. This is somebody here who wanted to control every aspect of your life. Felt entitled to your energy. It's like an energy of them thinking they actually own you. This person could look like this too, right? A bit of a finger nose, right? Maybe they put their hands on their hips a lot. They're always kind of got that Scroogey look on their face. What do we have at the sacral? Too many cards. What do we have at the sacral? Ace of Pentacles, Lucifuge, Raphael. And a lot of these people kept you in this energy. Well, this is also an energy of greed and materialism, but it's an energy where there was some sort of monetary delays attached to this. So this could have to do with money, debt, stuff like this, things they used, material items they used to hold you back, right? Which goes along perfectly with what I was saying at the beginning of the reading. Coming back and expecting something from you when you're trying to move into a new season in your life, align with your higher self. They come back, they're like, hey, remember when? Remember when I did this? Yeah, I'm going to need that back now. And you're like, but I've got to go and, step into my life's purpose. Well, I guess you just can't go then because I need you to give this back to me. So, you're going to have to get a second or third job or something. And you're like, but I thought that was a gift. That was like 4 years ago. It's just like an energy like this, very petty, an energy of always taking tabs, an energy like this, but there's no sense to any of it. It's just all done in a very wicked and cruel manner. And Cancer, if you are facing this is just my opinion, but I'd flip him the bird and tell him to eat your dust, okay? Don't allow anybody to do something like this to you, lay guilt trips on you for something so ridiculous. Just keep it pushing, Cancer, okay? You don't have any time to waste on these sorts of individuals. Don't allow anybody to hold you back. I don't care what it's for. Nothing. Especially if there's no agreement in place. These are narcissistic tactics. It's not about what you do or don't owe them, whether it's material or emotional or whatever they think it is, right? It's all about them using you as narcissistic supply. That's it. It's all about having control over your life. Being able to dictate your moves makes these individuals feel powerful, because when they're keeping you away from stepping into your life's purpose, which has a huge influence over the collective, right? It makes them feel like they're shifting the destiny of the collective in some capacity. They're able to feed off of that energy. Think about it. How do you think demonic energies work? When they know that they've stopped somebody from stepping into an energy of healing other people, however that shows up in your life, they're able to feed off of that misery, off of that unhealed energy. It makes them feel powerful that they can create such a huge influence by way of little old you, Cancer, right? Making you feel that your purpose isn't significant anyway, keeping you stuck. It's all a lie. It's all an illusion. I'm telling you again, I'm going to reiterate this. If they make you feel like what you're working towards is insignificant, or there's nothing special about you, just know it's because there is something very special about you, and what you're supposed to do has a huge significance to it. What do we have at the solar plexus, please? King of Swords, Elagos. So we have King of Pentacles and King of Swords, and I read these as reversals. Oof. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is a very cruel individual, very manipulative, very abusive. This is also a con man. It's this energy that I'm picking up on, right? Like I said, Cancer, a touch of evil. Everything they touch has that energy of evil. They just sprinkle a little bit of that energy wherever they go. Every friendship, every connection, every deal, every word spoken is based in that energy. Most of what these individuals say are lies. They're pathological liars. These individuals are horrible with money. Everything is based in lies. They think everybody owes them something. They think the world owes them something, because there's so much unhealed darkness inside of them that they feel entitled to everybody else's happiness, which isn't thought of in a way of, well, I'm going to steal their happiness so I can be happy. No, it's them stealing everybody else's happiness so everybody else can be miserable just like them, right? Misery loves company. What do we have at the heart, please? Wow. Andrealphus, Queen of Swords. Goes along perfectly with what I'm saying. This is the pathological liar, Queen of Swords in reverse energy. This is somebody who's a donkey. Well, they'll try to make everybody believe that those peacock feathers are growing out of their back, right? This is a cold-hearted bitch, Cancer. Male or female. If it's a male, I feel he's just, kind of bitchy, right? Maybe somebody who's also in the closet, this kind of energy, can't accept who they really are. And then this is the energy you're moving into. Damabia, the world, fountain of wisdom. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius energy. So this is an energy of you completing the cycle and moving on with these lessons learned. This is all wisdom you've now gained from the cycle, but it's time to get going now. There's nothing else to see here, Cancer. It's time to move forward, step into this new season in your life. What do we have at the throat from the Angel Tarot, please? Page of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy at the throat. God who rejoices, divine comfort, gives consolation and protection from one's enemies. This is a very studious energy here, Cancer. It's an energy of new beginnings, a very intuitive energy. This is you synchronizing with your higher self. A lot of you could be working out or have some sort of workout regimen that you've taken on, or you need to, okay? This angel right here is hella ripped, all right? You guys are undertaking a big ascension right now. Physical activity goes hand in hand with ascending, getting the blood flowing, releasing old stuck energies from your body. This is actually very important. It supports you in moving into this new timeline in your life. I highly recommend this. And I can speak from experience there, okay? This is something that is in my weekly regimen, working out, taking the time out to work on my physical conditioning. What do we have at the third eye, please? Six of Pentacles, Aladia, Taurus energy at the third eye. The favorable God, divine grace, cures rage and pestilence, absolves the guilty. This is an energy of abundance, an energy that's coming towards you because you're in this giving and receiving energy with the universe. You're taking all your guidance, you're making all your steps in a divine order because you're taking your guidance from your intuition, which is the information highway between you, the divine, God, your spirit guides, your ancestors, and you're taking guidance from them only. You don't take guidance from anyone else, Cancer. No one else can tell you any better than your own intuition can, especially if you're in this energy of taking care of your physical conditioning. This really has a dramatic effect on your intuition, your mind health, your physical health, your spiritual health. They all work in tandem, which allows you to trust everything that's coming through your intuition, releasing this energy of stress and anxiety, Nine of Swords at the third eye, which is all related to your intuition. Now here you are on the other side, listening to all this higher guidance because you know you can trust it, because it's aligning you with your purpose. What do we have at the crown? Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy to close out the reading. Umable. God above all names elevated. Affinity and friendship. Obtain the friendship of anyone. This is an energy here of mental strength. It's an energy of raw power and victory, Cancer. This is the energy you're stepping into now. No longer fighting against your own mentals because this blockage was in your life, making you function from a place of not really having any confidence in yourself, right? They wanted to keep you stuck. This is a full release taking place in this spread right here today, Cancer. And this is you having complete victory over those individuals that were holding you back. Cancer, let me go ahead and say this again, okay? I've said it a couple times in this reading already. You don't owe anybody anything. You owe yourself to align with your higher self and step into your power. By doing this, you are actually giving to the collective in a way that I don't even think you could possibly begin to grasp. Why it's very important to keep it pushing, to clear anybody out of your energetic environment that's trying to hold you back for their own selfish needs, and get to step in, Cancer. You have a purpose to align with. No one has any right to tell you otherwise or to guide you in any other direction. Cancer, this is the energy that's available to you, depending on where you are on this timeline, if you choose to accept. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you would like a personal reading. All that information can be found in the description below. And thank you for your donations, Cancer. Take care.